welcome everybody. I hope you are all having a spectacular day. And we are slowly going live across all services right now. Just give me one moment to quickly post that we are live. And we'll see you're actually there. That's half the fun. So I hope everybody's having fun. As you probably noticed, we got a lot of news to talk about. Got Hulu's live TV service right here. And a lot of new services. Two people are watching. Let's see here. Keep saying that we're offline on my YouTube page, but I see myself transmitting. Let me quickly look at this. Okay, here we go. I see we're live now. All right, so if you have any questions, comments, please let me know. You can post them down below either on youtube.com/cordcuttersnews or facebook.com/cordcuttersnews. It's great to see people piling in. Kathy, Bill, Larry, good to see you all here. Welcome. And let me quickly share this over to our Facebook group and we'll get answering your questions. All right. So, let me take a look at YouTube. Hello, everybody. Gamer Boy, Jerry, Movie Phone, Jonathan, welcome. Yeah, a lot of news today. Jason, you need to actually subscribe to him. I'm wondering if that's the issue. So, you can record. To record, let me see here if I can do this. To record a show, you go over here to, let me back up. Let's see here, I go over, let's go to the A through Z, go down to Big Ten Network, and the 2016, the game to remember. And then I can select add to my stuff. And there, it will be recorded now. So that's how you record a show on Hulu Live. Carlos, I have Lenovo's and HP's. Anything new about the ABC stations? No, I mean, you're going to have a zip code finder when you sign up. It'll show you what is available in the markets where you're looking. Hello, Bradley, Michelle, Michael. Welcome, everybody. Are you enjoying it so far? Hulu, that is. Yeah, I am. There's definitely things I would like to change. I'm not completely sold on this user interface. I got a little love-hate going with it sometimes. I find it can definitely be buried a little bit. So, definitely it is what it is. But, you know, if you like it, that's great. How many packages is Hulu Live? Just one right now, Robert. Just one package. There we go. Back to the homepage. A lot of jumping around to get to the networks too. Which is why I tell them my feedback is there's a lot of clicks to sometimes find what you want. For Hulu Live, there was no update for the iOS Hulu app. I don't know. I'm assuming it'll come out soon. As with all things, you know, these things can get staggered, and it's on Apple when they roll out these app updates. For YouTube TV, you know, I like it, MA. I think the problem I have with YouTube TV is I don't like the fact that it only works on Google products right now. I think they're really hurting themselves not supporting Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, etc. Why does 120 Sports have a commercial break but no commercials? A lot of places, I don't understand that. NBC used to do that recently, but they recently changed it and they started introducing apps. ESPN used to do that. I don't know why they have a commercial break but don't decide to sell commercials against it on streaming services. Yeah, PC Doctor, Uverse is being kept, but yeah, it's very painful to get new subscribers right now. They're definitely They're basically, if you can get DirecTV, they want you to get DirecTV or DirecTV Now, but they don't want to be selling UVerse to anybody right now if they can avoid it. Hello, Matt. Welcome. I'm digging Sling TV right now. Works great. Just had to get an HD antenna for locals. Yeah, I mean, if you got an antenna that gets your locals, that works great for you. That's what I would recommend. Hulu Live does not have Nickelodeon. Bradley, if you go to courtcarsnews.com and you scroll through the homepage, the first 5 posts, you'll find one that has a full channel breakdown of all the channels Hulu Live has. Do I need to try on Apple TV to subscribe? Yes, currently Hulu Live Beta or Hulu TV Beta, whatever you want to call it, it only works for set-top boxes, Xbox One, Chromecast, and the Apple TV. So you're going to need one of those to use it. I'm tired of waiting for DirecTV Now on Hulu. I'm assuming you mean Roku. Yeah, I think everybody's getting tired of that. Don't know. Yes, DirecTV Now did add last night Viacom supported channels. I have a whole post on that. It's either on page 1 or 2 of the site, courtcarsnews.com. You can find out all the channels that DirecTV Now supports, but they added about 10 new apps that you can use your DirecTV Now login for. Andy, the reason you can't get local CBS on any of those stations is probably because you live in a market where an affiliate runs it. Most CBS stations are not run by CBS themselves. Other companies run the station and they buy the rights to air the CBS shows. And whatever company that is has not decided to sign a contract with the service like PlayStation View and etc. The PlayStation View now has over 70% of the US covered for CBS. Hulu's new live TV service, which you see right behind me, it starts at $39.99, which includes basic limited commercial Hulu. So it really works out to be about $32. Really wish that Hulu would market it as a $32 add-on. I think that would go across a little bit better, but it's $39.99. You get the current everything with Hulu plus the cost plus direct due to the live TV. My brain just went out for a moment there. When they release Hulu's service, it happened today. Hulu's live TV service went out today. You can sign up for it right now. It only currently works on DirecTV Now. Now I'm doing it. It currently only works on Apple TV, Xbox One, which is what I'm running it on here, and Chromecast. Bradley, Viacom came out and said they don't want to be in streaming services. They've been deciding not to renew their contracts, and they said they want to try to promote traditional paid TV services. So Viacom is the reason why others don't have it. But you can still find Viacom stations on, Sling TV has them, for example. So they're still out there. Still ways to do that. Jason, yeah, DirecTV Now definitely seems to be improving its quality. Definitely much more stable, much more smooth. I just bought a 2-tuner Tableau. Love it, says Harrison. But I have a friend who wants to check Simple TV because of the cheaper price. Is it good, and can I add one to my home network with a Tableau also? Harrison, yes, you can run a Tableau and a HD home run. I'm not a big fan of them. I think that they lack in a few areas. I don't like the fact with the Tableau you can connect it through Wi-Fi. So if your router is in one part of the house but the best place for your antenna is in another, that's not a problem. Just connect it through Wi-Fi. HD home run, you need a Ethernet plugged into your router. It also definitely takes a little bit more work being set up than a Tableau DVR. Not quite as user-friendly to set up, but it's a good device past that. But for those reasons, I recommend the Tableau over it. You get what you pay for. You get both Hulu services for $39.99. Yes, you get the live TV aspect of Hulu for that price, and you get the Hulu on demand. So for $39.99, basically works out to $32 roughly a month for the new live TV service. So yes, I hope that answers your question. I'm looking at one thing right there. I love to try DirecTV Now, but need DVR. Yeah, DirecTV Now definitely needs a DVR. Definitely a hold up there. And with pretty much every other service now offering a DVR, it definitely stands out as the one service that does not have a DVR. So hopefully they get on that, Patrick. But there's always PlayStation Vue, Sling TV, Hulu, Fubo, all kinds of options out there to try. So give them a go. I have Hulu Live on Apple TV. A lot of problems so far. William, what problems are you having? I'd love to hear what kind of issues you're experiencing. I've mostly tested it on the Xbox One. Hey Luke, on the new Hulu Live TV service, if I wanted to watch Oklahoma City Thunder basketball games, would it be on Fox Sports Southwest or Fox Sports Southwest Plus? David, I don't know. That's whatever they air it on. Hulu doesn't control what shows up on those shows or on those channels. It's whatever the broadcasters put there. So whatever you used to find it on, that's where you'll find it there. Jason, Hulu said nothing about adding the NFL Network or the NFL Red Zone. Currently only Sling TV and PlayStation Vue offers that, but we're still a good ways away from the kickoff. A lot of things can change now between now and the fall. Any HBO promotion with Hulu Live? HBO is not available with Hulu Live. HBO is available with an add-on on HBO Now if you want to do it that way. So check that out. Any idea what Sony is planning for the revamp of PlayStation Vue? Will it be the PlayStation platform or Roku or others? My family loves Vue the best. Yeah, so we know that PlayStation Vue is working on a complete rebuild of the PlayStation Vue app. Now we don't know what devices, or maybe that you guys will hear me better if I move the mic more directly in front of me. Just saying, slight possibility. You never know what's going to happen. You guys hear me better now? But so back to PlayStation Vue. Yeah, we don't know when that will come out or what devices that update will be for. We do know a lot of the revamp seems to be around the DVR service. Yeah, Jason, they've been saying stuff like we're working on it since they launched. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. When Vue allows outside the home viewing, like DirecTV Now, I'll switch. You can use mobile apps, but yeah, if you're a business traveler like I am, and you want to bring a Fire Stick or Roku stick, yeah, Vue is a difficult app to use for that. Vegas was great. An AB show. I had absolutely no time to travel Vegas and look at Duke, but I did get to meet with a lot of people around the show floor, see a lot of stuff, a lot of core coin related services, so that was a lot of fun. Does Sling offer the best, most stations for the price? Yes, dollar per channel Sling with their add-on, their $10 add-on package, which gives you 4 add-ons for $10. For $35, they give the most amount of channels out there. Add in an antenna, and it's even better. Amber, play-on is technically legal, but it violates the terms of services for most services out there. So you can say, yeah, play-on is legal, but at the same time, using play-on to record Netflix breaks your Netflix terms of service, and I'm sure if Netflix figures out a way to block it, they'll be happy to do that. William says he's getting kicked out of Hulu Live and a lot of loading issues. Keeps saying try again on some channels. You know what, William? Day one, let's see what has happened with Hulu Live here in a few days. These things got a way of developing themselves, so we'll have to wait and see. Getting kicked. Okay. I live in Central Oklahoma, and on Sling and PlayStation Vue, I'll be stuck with the Texas Rangers based off my zip code. David, yeah, it's zip code based again, so whatever you get there is just what it is. Wish I had better news for you. I know you can get a side click, but why can't Streaming Box put IR sensors onto the remote for power and volume? That's cost. Price points and these kind of things are very touchy, and while it may not seem like a lot, it would add a few money to the overall cost of these devices. So I think for most people it's not a big deal, and they've just decided the investment wasn't worth it. All right, so keep the comments coming, the questions. I have Hulu Live right behind me. We can talk about that. We can talk about DirecTV Now adding more apps. We can talk about PlayStation Views news of working on a complete revamp of the app has leaked. But hey, if you want to support Court Cars News, go to patreon.com/CourtCarsNews and let us know. We would love to have your support. Even $1 goes a long ways to help keeping us running. Especially with all the travel, it definitely adds up. DirecTV Now had a lot of issues. Yes, it definitely had a lot of issues the first month, so it makes sense that Hulu would too. Is that a new mug with a logo? Yeah, so actually I've had this mug for a little while, and my mom contacted me. She was like, Luke, when you're drinking on your live stream, you should drink out of your Court Cars News mug so everybody can see it. My wife got me this for a present about a year ago. So she got me this and let me grab it, and a Court Cars News mouse pad for my wife. So thank you to my wife, and thank you to my mom being like, hey, you should be using that mug when you are doing your show. So well, I'm happy I helped you dump DirecTV Now and cut the cord. Do you know why services like DirecTV Now have not launched locals such as ABC in all cities? Barry, that's complicated. Basically what happens is most local stations for ABC, Fox, CBS, and so forth are not actually owned by CBS, Fox, and so forth. They're often owned by companies called Sinclair, Tribune, and others. And it's not unusual for a Tribune, for instance, own a CBS and a Fox station in the same market, for example. I don't know if that's happens somewhere, but that's an example of the situation. So what happens is DirecTV Now needs to go to each market and contact Sinclair, contact whatever company owns it. There's about 200 affiliates out there, and get permission for each city. Plus, FCC mandates that they have to physically put a server inside the market where that live channel is supposed to be. So you can't just run the local channel from any old server anywhere. FCC mandates where that server must be. So there's a lot of issues there, Barry, to just doing it. But it's getting easier. Both NBC and ABC last week announced at NAB that they struck deals to allow basically NBC to represent almost all of the affiliates, and same with ABC. And that will mean that DirecTV Now and so forth can negotiate just with NBC, ABC, but you still have the issue of rolling out servers to each individual market and so on. So keep that in mind. It's a little bit more complicated, both getting the rights, having a physical server in the right spot to keep the FCC happy, and so forth. Though there's word that the FCC is going to relax those rules. Those rules were I believe, an Obama era something decision, and the new one, FCC is talking about basically allowing services like DirecTV Now to come in and say, we're going to host our local Fox, but we're going to do them all from one central location. That'll save a lot of money, a lot of time from having to set up servers in every market in the United States to run it. Jay, for what streaming services I recommend? That depends on what one has the channels you want. If you're a Pac-12 fan, well, Sling's the only one that has the Pac-12 network. NFL Network and NBA, I believe, are only on Sling and PlayStation View. So kind of go down whatever one has the channels you want. Hulu Live offers about 50 channels, movie fan. Regional sports and local channels will vary by market. And it's $39.99, but includes space limited commercials Hulu. So really think about it as a $32 service. Soldier says, I've been enjoying the Air TV, having all my locals together with Sling. Just wanted to wait on the DVR to come out. It's strange it's taking so long. No, it really hasn't. If you think about it, they just rolled out the major update a little over a month ago for the device to properly integrate OTA. They say that DVR is coming, so we'll see what happens. Brian asks, have anyone heard of those of us that already using Hulu? Will Hulu Live have a free trial? I don't think so. I think the free trial is only for new subscribers, but don't count me on that. Now, would Fox Sports Go work with the Hulu credentials? I just posted right now. If you go to Court Carves News, David, go to courtcarvesnews.com, and on the number one app still, or number one post still on there is a list of the apps. Fox Sports Go is not listed as one of the apps. Watch ESPN and Big Ten Network is. Looks mostly like Disney and some Fox, but not all. So, unfortunately, it does not seem like there is a Fox Sports Go support. How could I get Fox Sports Southwest to watch hockey and Fox News? You're probably looking, Tracy, at DirecTV Now or PlayStation Vue. They both offer that. Hulu does too. Now, you gotta remember that Hulu now does that too. So Hulu Live, DirecTV Now, and PlayStation Vue. Hulu gives 7-day free trial. Just signed up today. Simon, I believe that's for new customers, or were you a current customer able to get that? Let me know. What's the deal with the CD app live stream? You know, I emailed every single CW customer. It seems like they're doing some type of promotion about dogs, so they added a live stream to their apps that just shows dogs. Unfortunately, no more information on that. Bailey, can I use a Harmony remote with a Roku? Yes, but you're going to need the Harmony remote hub too. You don't really need it. I mean, with Roku TV, which you're talking about, the Roku TV remote controls your TV, controls your volume, and will control the Roku all in one remote. So you don't need more. Why is it cable companies can start a monopoly, overcharge, and then other cable or internet customers can't move in on on an alternative route? Well, they're already moving in on an alternative route. That's what cord cutting is about. The alternate route is cord cutting, streaming it to your house and so on. So they're working on finding ways to get into your home and offer that as an option by doing it that way. Well, how they got the monopoly? Two things. Prohibitively expensive to deploy these networks. They're literally running a cable to every single house in a town. That's very expensive. Millions and millions of dollars are dropped to wire large towns. So keep that in mind. That's the reason. That's changing. And it also comes down to getting permission from the cities. You have to get the city to give you permission.